What up? What up? What up? What's happening? How we feeling? Hope everybody's doing all right on this Tuesday. NXT. We got quite the show coming up here. Chime in the chat. Let me know you guys are in here. You can hear me okay. The music's too loud. I can turn it down. I feel like it is. Crank it to about there. Burn, what's happening? Got about 20 minutes, a little less than 20 minutes before the show starts. How was my day? My day was pretty good. Pretty chill day today. I'm now live here on YouTube and we're live on Kick. I got subscriptions enabled now on Kick, so if you feel so inclined, would like to support the channel, I greatly appreciate it. Head over to Kick, throw me a sub. I know a few of y'all been asking, so I'll mention it again a little later on. But we should be in for a pretty good show today. The D'Angelo family's handling their business tonight. Dark State's in a tag match with Trick and Joe Hendry and Mike Santana from the TNA. JC James got some words, which I have a feeling Masha Slamovich is going to show up tonight, which I still feel as though is a missed opportunity. I feel like it would have been more interesting to have Jordan Grace take on Masha Slamovich and have a winner take all. I feel like that would be a lot more interesting. Jordan Grace gets one more shot at the Knockouts title, which would be really awesome. But you know, we'll see what happens. When is Slammiversary? Let me look that up real quick, because I don't even know what Slammiversary is. July 20th. That's this Sunday, the Slammiversary. I think my TNA membership is still good, so we might be able to watch that on Sunday. We might be able to watch Slammiversary. Actually, I think that's an extra charge for that, now that I think about it. Yeah, it's a separate charge. You have to pay for the year to get access to their PLEs, their pay-per-views. It's like $160 a year. Yeah, I'm not sure we're gonna do that one, chat. I'm not sure we're gonna do that one. Yeah, $160 is a little much. I don't know if I would feel justified to pay that for TNA right now. Listen, ever since Twitch shut me down, I have no money. I have no money to spend. So are they not giving you a channel back? Listen, they said that in 6 months I can try to get it reinstated. But as of right now, my Twitch channel is gone. But that's okay, I'm over on Kick. I got subscriptions enabled now, so I'm gonna put in the work over at Kick so I can get ads enabled and all that good stuff. And who knows? We may be back better than ever. We'll see. Well, I appreciate the words of encouragement. I don't know. It's just a lot of pivoting that I'm having to do, and you get to a point where you kind of get tired of pivoting. You know, you just want to like find that one thing that you can sit in for a while. And I was hoping that I thought I had found it, but not quite. Not quite. Eight minutes till the show starts. Naomi's your champ until Stephanie takes it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Naomi's the transitional champion. I'd be surprised if she retains against Stephanie. I'd be very surprised. I just don't buy her. And as much as I appreciate the heel turn, I feel like she is really hamming it up a lot. When I say hamming it up, I mean, okay, now you're in a different world than the rest of us, clearly. The cackling laugh and the over the top promos, it's like this is not it for me. So it's hard for me to buy the heel turn. At first I was kind of like, okay, let's see where this goes. And then she really started to ham it up, and I was like, okay, now you lost me. I can't take it seriously now. Especially when she like flips it on and off sometimes, it bothers me a little bit. So how she get a world championship before Big Jim? I don't think Jimmy really wants one, to be honest with you. Which is the interesting part that you realize after watching for a while is not everybody on the roster wants to be world champion. A lot of folks in the roster, they might come into the business wanting to be world champion, but then sometimes, and this happens all the time, you get into a company or into a business or an industry, and you realize what it really means to be on top, and then you're like, I don't know if I necessarily want to do that now. Because some people see what comes with being the champ. And it's not just going on TV and having a belt around your shoulder. There's a lot more that comes with it. And, appearances and your life is under a microscope now. And it's just all kinds of shit that comes with being champion. And not everybody is up for that. And I think Jim is one of those people that's like, my brother wants it, but I don't. I kind of like being Jimmy in the background, chilling, doing my thing, right? And that's cool. That's totally cool. Now, if Jimmy does get a world title, then hey, I'm happy for it. But I just don't think he actually wants it. I don't think he actually wants it. Google richest female wrestler and it's Carmella. I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe that. Because she hasn't even been on TV in a long time. What happened to my Twitch account? It's been permabanned. Naomi needs to be booked right. The thing is, I think Naomi is being booked right. Like, I genuinely do feel like Naomi is actually being booked extremely well right now. It's just her ability is not up to par, in my opinion. In my opinion. I don't think she's that great in the ring. My Twitch account has been permanently banned. They said in 6 months I can try for reinstatement. But no, I'm not going back to Twitch. I have a DJ account over there that I'm not using right now that I plan to start DJing on soon. But I know most of y'all couldn't care less about that. So, you know, if you want to support the WWE content, either subscribe to my Kick channel or subscribe to my Patreon. Those are the two ways that you can do it. And that's not like, that's just me speaking very matter-of-factly. Just from history and what I've seen from this community and what you guys like and what you don't like. Look, I was told you can be whatever you want in life, but now I see they was feeding me lies. They're all copies. They want us to lose, we destined to win. No matter the odds, no situation, you can't stop. See, at first you really had me down bad. They really disregarded us and threw us in the trash. But out of the concrete, we grew to a rose. I can't be knocked off my path, cause I've already been chose. Yeah, it's a yes, stop all the second guessing. Cause every single second that you get, man, it's a blessing. Like you gotta be a soldier, let your fingers be your greatest lessons. Like a middle order in your mind. Subscribe to my Patreon. Appreciate you, Burn. Appreciate you. And I plan on doing a lot more with my Patreon as well, with like early access videos and stuff like that, watch alongs, things of that nature. There's a strong possibility that I might have to close off certain things in my Discord. Put that behind Patreon or Kick paywall or something like that. Just for the sake of me being able to continue doing this, you know. Because I was using the Twitch revenue to fund, you know, a lot of the stuff that I use to watch this, my Netflix and my YouTube and all of those things. And eventually I'm not going to have that anymore. So, you know, any and all support that I can get goes a long way to allowing me to continue to be able to do this. Damn, y'all sitting in here waiting, ain't you?
Then, now.
All right, folks, we're live on Twitch, Kick, or excuse me, not Twitch. We're live on YouTube, Kick, and Discord. I do have subscriptions enabled on Kick now. So if you guys feel so inclined and would like to support, head over to Kick, subscribe over there. If you don't care for Kick, you can subscribe to Patreon. I appreciate the support there. I was just talking to YouTube chat regarding how much longer I'm going to be able to do this, because I was using my Twitch revenue to fund like my Netflix account, stuff like that. Eventually I won't be able to do that anymore. So any support would be much appreciated. The fuck you mean typical Roy shit? The fuck you mean? What am I fucking up?
Claims to be bouncy, and watch me put him down.
Evans surprised the monster in Atlanta. The W belongs to the young OG. Gold on the line, not just for Izzy Dame, but for the culling as an entire unit. Sol Ruka from the top.
What the hell was that?
Tatum Paxley. Oh! Spear from Zarya. Ruka snatches Izzy's soul. NXT Championship.
Me means necessary.
We fight with honor.
What a fight.
My God!
Ova overcomes Inamura.
The official contract signing for the TNA World Championship match at Slammiversary.
It's Trick and Nay, and it's always gonna be Trick and Nay.
Mike and I don't agree on a lot. That TNA World Championship is coming home to a TNA superstar. And
I feel like the Soul Snatcher is the best finisher in WWE right now.
Oh no!
It's really good.
TNA Unity. Who will walk out of Slammiversary with the TNA Championship? And out come the Wolves. Darkseid's here, and they're looking to feast on TNA. Where Darkseid goes, destruction follows. Saints, Page, Vault, count anywhere. There are essentially no rules. Oh, is that Jasper Troy? It certainly is.
What the hell? You know, piss that big man off.
Oh my God, no! No! And Ethan Page survives. Blake Monroe will team with Jordan Grace against Fatal Influence. How about that teamwork?
First, we beat Fatal Influence at Bash. Then, I beat JC at Evolution.
DDT from Blake Monroe. What a win for this newly minted tag team. How does this affect tomorrow night's Evolution?
JC Jane and Grace here.
This is the biggest match of my career.
The NXT Women's title at Evolution.
It would really mean a lot to me if you were in my corner.
Perhaps this is plan B.
I'll see you out there.
Well, the game plan is coming apart at the seams here.
Grace can turn her attention to Jane.
Oh!
JC Jane is still your NXT Women's Champion.
Blake Monroe just stuck it to Jordan Grace. The real question is why?
And whether we like it or not, the NXT Women's Champion JC Jane silenced a lot of doubters this weekend.
I will say JC looks better without the Banks. I'm not a Banks fan, man. I'm not. Fallon just always looks good.
And the NXT Women's Champion, JC Jane, Fatal Influence.
What we witnessed this weekend, Vic, was the mental fortitude, the mental toughness of the NXT Women's Champion, JC Jane, to come up short at the Great American Bash, yet rally and turn things around at Evolution. I have a feeling the quote-unquote most beatable champ in NXT history is proving to be anything but.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
But I told you. I told you.
Marshall
Everyone,
Mathers.
please excuse my voice tonight. Jordan Grace elbowed me in the throat and damaged my vocal cords this past Sunday. But on to bigger and better things.
She should have damaged
Let's get
more
the
than your vocal
elephant in
cords.
the room out of the way. This past Saturday at the Great American Bash, things obviously did not go my way. And that is because certain members of Fatal Influence dropped the ball.
Oh wow, really? You gonna
But
turn on your friends like that?
I know Jasmine tried her best, but sometimes your best just isn't good enough when you're standing next to someone like me. Luckily for Fallon and Jasmine, they redeemed themselves at Evolution, where the best women performers in the world took center stage. And I did what I always do, and that's shock each
If Fallon
and
is next in
every
line,
one
I'm okay
of
with that.
you.
I am very okay
The
with that.
look on the face of every single person at State Farm Arena was absolutely priceless. And all I'm wondering now is, when is the shock going to wear off? Because JC is going to be champion for a very, very long time.
And I'm gonna continue to do things that no one thought I could. Hell, I'm gonna do things that no one
I think
else
Lash is
has
getting
ever
called up.
done before. Like this Sunday at
Especially
TNA
after this past weekend.
Slammiversary, when I go one-on-one with the TNA Knockouts champion, Masha Slamovich. That's right, it's gonna be champion
You mean
versus
Masha
champion,
Slam a bitch?
winner take all.
Sorry,
And I'll
I
give
had
it to
to.
Masha. She's
couldn't help
great.
it.
She has that no nonsense, no brains kind of attitude. But I'm gonna be the one walking out of New York with both championships. Not only
There she is.
Speak of the devil.
Turn her mic on.
JC, the only reason that you're Hey, JC. Hey, JC. The only reason that you're still
Why'd they do that
holding
to her like
the
that,
NXT
man?
Women's Championship
That's so messed up.
is because Blake Monroe smashed Jordan Grace in the back with that title. You lost on Saturday. And at Evolution, it took 4 of you.
It should be Masha and Jordan.
So
I'm sorry.
on Sunday,
It should be.
I'm going to shock the entire world of women's pro wrestling when I become the first TNA wrestler to hold that NXT Women's Champ.
Oh, honey, I can promise you that you'll never touch my NXT Women's Championship. And come Sunday, I'll be the one walking out with both championships, and then I'll be the only woman to have not 1, but 2 titles. Are you kidding me?
So.
Hold on, JC Jane. Hold on. You're going to
Okay,
be
Soul.
the only one around here with 2 titles?
I like how she rocking
I know
that.
Jordan really put you
Fucking
through it this
God
past
damn
weekend,
it.
but damn, dude. You know what? I'll help you count. 1,
It's fucking this goddamn chair.
2. And if I'm gonna put my money on
You actually
anyone
repping the
at
Speed
Slammiversary,
Championship right
I
now?
got Masha.
Okay.
And last I checked, Soruka was the MVP of this weekend.
Thank you.
She had 3 matches
Okay, Zarya.
back.
I didn't notice your talent
And
before.
Unlike Fatal Influence, we don't need to talk to make a statement. All we need to do is get in this ring.
Damn straight.
Victoria, don't insult Fatal Influence like that. You're just jealous that they're real friends.
Oh, come
And at least when Fatal Influence has a problem, they say it out loud.
We don't have
That's right. Instead of you two where it's by accident.
Booker T. Do it!
Taking down Jasmine Nix.
I love it. I love it.
And now when we talk about a members advantage, not in favor of the TNA Women's Champion, JC Jane. And Fatal Influence floundering. What
Yeah.
way to kick off NXT.
That'll probably be our main event tonight.
Family business gets taken care of.
I like how Soul was repping her belts though. Birth of the Dawn.
Growing up, my Uncle Paulie always used to tell me, Tony, there's two things we take seriously. Business and family. And when I take my rightful place at the top of the family, Tony D will control the streets. Tony D will control that ring.
What a performance from Tony D'Angelo.
This is what happens when you try to get one out Tony D.
I've smacked around everybody that stepped to me.
Team 2.0 victorious in War Games.
My cousin Tulio always told me, when you're taking care of business, you gotta handle it by any means necessary. What can I say? It's a family tradition.
About that car, huh? And ever since I got in NXT, I backed up everything I said I was gonna do.
And I think it's about time. NXT runs on my watch. You start off as a soldier, earn your stripes, make a name for yourself.
Your loyalty can never, ever be questioned.
But as you climb your way up the food chain, there comes a time when you know what's best for the family.
D'Angelo has become the Don of NXT.
Tony D, the new Don of NXT.
Family business, triple threat, still to come tonight on NXT.
Santana was gone. And y'all, step on nasty. Let's go! The following contest is a six-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from the Bronx, New York, weighing in at 230.
They got a triple threat tag match tonight. Or tag trio tonight. I don't know how to say it. It's Mike, Joe, and Trick against Dark State. 6-man tag match. That's what it is. I couldn't figure out how to say it. Can't wait until JC Jane loses the belt. Yeah, it'll be pretty soon. If no one takes it, someone from Fatal Influence is going to take it from her. I do really hope that it's Jada though. Yeah, you're probably right. They'll probably end up giving it to Blake. How much are subs on Kick? I have no idea. I'm assuming they're the same amount as Twitch. I mean, one that I did appreciate about Twitch is that they were very upfront as far as, well, not very upfront, but they were fairly upfront about the cost of things, how much their payouts were, stuff like that. Kick has no information about that, so I have no idea. At least right now, I don't see any information about it. I'm assuming that once I get like my first subscriber on Kick, then some information will pop up, but I'm not really sure. Like, I don't even know what the threshold for payouts are or any of that stuff because it just doesn't tell me anything. The dashboard is pretty bare bones.
TNA Knockout champion Masha Slamovich will join forces to battle the trio of Fatal Influence. You gonna be able to handle that heat? Oh yes, Dad.
He appears.
Joe Hendry certainly will be motivated this weekend.
Let's go, chat.
Trick Williams doesn't need to be factored in the
Here we go, chat.
to lose the title when the TNA Championship is
Here we go.
on the line. Triple threat Sunday at TNA Slammiversary. That's all well and good, but let's be realistic, Vic. Dark State is going to come out here tonight with intentions of this matchup not even taking place. Dark State may take out all three competitors for Slammiversary's main event.
Guys, on another note, Joe Hendry looks a little drab ever since he lost that championship. You guys feel the same thing I'm feeling?
He looks what?
A little drab.
Drab, D-R-A-B. Lack of motivation.
Yes.
Bland. Hey, that's a Scrabble.
Let's go, Joe. We believe.
Good as soliloquy.
We believe.
Now this man, look at him. Chisel, tall, not a granny, 6'5" tall. Oh, yes, man. This man.
Who is that?
TNA's El Gran Campeon. That's who he is, damn it. Give him some respect.
Anything but drab. You just did a freestyle on me.
And from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at
Trick's entrance is made by the crowd and Booker T.
World Champion, Trick Williams.
That's right.
Other than that, it's just his music.
Oh, yeah, man. That's Trick.
That's what I tried to ask earlier. So you went about it a little bit differently. You're trying to freshen things up ahead of
No,
Slammiversary.
he's serious, man. He's serious. I had to just go where he's going. I'm feeling what he's feeling right now.
Better be serious.
Listen, as unlikely as these bedfellows may be, they have no choice but to figure out a way to work together because Dark State means business.
Graves, is Dark State starting to make everyone in the wrestling world recognize? Yes, they are, and with very good reason. Dark State has preached for weeks that no one's safe.
Oh, yes!
Well, look, let's remember, it was Dark State who attacked Mike Santana and Joe Hendry at Great American Bash. Santana strikes first, out comes Joe Hendry, getting him a piece of Dion Lennox, and I'm noticing Trick Williams is just surveying the landscape. Don't want to get any piece of this.
It could be a smart decision by the TNA champion, but the fact is, Trick Williams, Joe Hendry, and Mike Santana were at a disadvantage, not knowing which three
I
members.
feel like this is the first time I've actually seen this guy wrestle. He's always on the side.
The other two will be as we see Cutler, James, it appears Osiris, and Dion Lennox will be competing for Dark State. Big senton by Santana.
Mike Santana, this dude's serious, man. I like his attitude. Let me tell you something. This dude, he wants to be the TNA champion.
Yeah, he certainly does. And look, we go back to what happened Saturday, Booker. I don't think the championship signing went exactly how Trick Williams planned it out to be, as Trick just tagged himself in.
Saquon is the leader.
He needs to understand he can't trust anybody. DTA don't trust anyone in this situation because it's all about one thing, that championship, baby.
I thought Dion Cole was the leader, whatever his name is.
Back to its roots. Hendry wants to lead its resurgence. Graves, what do you think Trick Williams wants to do with that TNA title?
I think Trick wants business as usual. Trick is the one man, as he said, carrying two brands on his back.
Oh, yeah.
Big time. Takes down Saquon.
As this matchup gets closer on Sunday, Booker, what's your advice for Trick heading into that triple threat?
Stay focused. I mean, go in there, motivate. Go in there and show you why. Oh, look out!
He said, turn around.
Joe Hendry and Paid. Which team stands tall here on NXT? However, watching around the world here on Netflix, Graves, I think, well, as Booker said, keep your eye on the ball. Trick Williams took his eye off the ball to kind of make a mockery of Joe Hendry, and he paid the price.
Right now, I've got both my eyes locked on Osiris. This man is an absolute unit of a human being.
Damn, Zilla, I know you was into that, man.
Tag made. Saquon now re-enters the fray. Of course, you got Dion Lennox waiting patiently on the outside.
They certainly do, and when it comes to Dark State, they certainly care about no one. And Graves, as we see the teamwork being applied, is there a method to Dark State's madness, so to speak?
If there is, I am yet to figure it out, but you're going to have to talk to any member of Dark State if they'll give you audience. These four men are clearly on a mission. What that mission is aiming to accomplish, we're not entirely certain yet, but these are four animals looking to take what they want by any means necessary.
You know, if I could answer that, I think Joe Hendry and Mike Santana a little bit of it. I'm going to tell you, Dark State is here to prove that everybody here in NXT is on notice. Everybody in that line, TNA, NXT, it don't matter.
Well, I got a question for you, Graves. Is Trick Williams right now fighting all the way back, and Mike Santana tagged himself in. I haven't noticed anyone between Santana, Hendry, and Trick Williams reach out and make the tag. I don't know if you've noticed that. They've all tagged themselves in to try to one-up the other, not necessarily save any of their teammates.
Well, no doubt about it. The tag team chemistry advantage is going to go to Dark State, a full-time team. You've got three guys on the other side of the ring.
Baby.
Cover.
And a kick out by Osiris.
In Hendry, Williams, and Santana, three guys who can't stand one another and are going to spend this Sunday trying to take one another out. But they have to survive the threat of Dark State first.
Oh, wait. Cutler James on the outside here is the referee distracted by Dion Lennox. Osiris going to make Mike Santana pay, and the man from the Bronx right now.
I don't even know what kind of question is that.
With Dark State.
Lennox tagging himself in from the outside. This is tremendous.
Yeah, I don't watch AEW.
Oh, there's Dion Lennox, followed by Sugars.
Sugar Man.
Finish it off. There's the power of Osiris. Power slam, cover, hook of the leg, and Santana able to kick out. Booker, who in Dark State to you stands out the most?
The Sugar Man. I like the Sugar Man. This dude right here, he has something. It's something about the Sugar Man.
I gotta agree with you, Book. I'm a big fan of the Sugar Man. He's downright dangerous. The same can be said for all members of Dark State, including Dion Lennox, plying his trade at the expense of Mike Santana.
Dion Lennox, that's his name. Dion Cole is a comedian.
Where Dark State goes, destruction follows. And Corey, you know, and Booker, you know as well. Trick, Joe, Santana, neither of those three want to taste defeat before Sunday's triple threat match. Continuing to wear down Santana, though, is Dion Lennox. What a way to kick things off here. JC Jane, fatal influence.
Let's also talk about how we got here and the fact that Ava still has some semblance of suspicion that Trick Williams has an alignment of some sort with Dark State.
That's a great point you bring up, and we'll see exactly how our general manager fares throughout the rest of tonight with the way things kicked off. She might have herself a busy, busy evening. Mike Santana trying to rally in this moment. Six-man tag team match. Which one of these two teams will be victorious on NXT? Six-man tag continuing here, and Mike Santana, Joe Hendry have been talking about unity on TNA, that they're here to do one thing, get the TNA Championship back to where it belongs. And Santana swinging away right now, a long way away from his team, but you know, Booker, that unity might just have
He walks right into that.
You know why? You know why? Because it's about checks and it's about championship. Santana and Hendry.
Is that the best you got, Zilla?
People sharing one common cause, but Santana, this guy wants champagne with you. He wants caviar dream. Hendry, he's already tasted it, man.
And when it comes to Dark State, doesn't matter if you're NXT, TNA, you're a champion, you're a member of security. It doesn't matter who you are a target.
No one is safe. Tag made. Here comes Osiris once again. Double team incoming.
Whoa, Santana.
That was quick, crafty.
Open.
You better move, son.
Gotta go. Just can't reach out. I'm actually surprised Trick Williams has his hand out reaching for a tag. Here comes Santana. Back in. Double cutter, and the moment is now.
I told you. Santana, this guy's dangerous, man.
But make no mistake about it, Trick isn't looking to help out Mike Santana. This is about self-preservation. Trick understands, Hendry understands, Mike Santana understands. They want to head to Slammiversary as close to 100% as possible.
Did you see Trick's face? He's stunned that Santana would tag Joe Hendry, but strategy-wise, Hendry would be the freshest. It's the first time he's entering into this matchup, and I think he's going to need a little bit more against Osiris, including that DDT.
Joe Hendry looking anything but drab right now,
bro. He's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. That big follow.
Gas man. And look at Hendry. And oh, there's your guy, the Sugar Man. Whoa.
The hell is he?
He said the Sugar Man.
All the way slams for everybody.
Do you believe? Hendry countered, hoisted up. Daquan Sugars right now just got dropped. And right in front of Trick Williams, could get it. Dark State breaking things up, and now Santana into the frame.
Fight, guys.
Trick Williams.
It is breaking down in a hurry.
When it comes to Dark State, who can tame these four rogue athletes? And yes, that means Cutler James here on the outside. Osiris dumped out. Look who's standing tall, guys.
Team TNA mid-ring, and here comes.
Well, we said they were going to show unity. Trick just got dropped. Santana to James.
Well, good. Let me just say,
it's stereo.
Anything bad that happens to Hendry and Santana from here on out tonight, they deserve. They just stuck a dagger in the back of the TNA champion, and Dark State's still out here.
This matchup continuing.
The bad move. It was a bad move.
It was what they thought was right, and right now, a Dark State in the center of the ring. What the?
Trust the system.
Oh, no way!
Well, it's the system.
It's the TNA system. It's Myers, JDC, Eddie Edwards. Referee has no choice to call for the bell.
This thing has gone completely off the rails.
A TNA dynasty. They've seen Dark State's destruction up close. TNA
I don't understand what's happening here.
Unity here tonight. combustible elements guaranteed to explode Sunday at Slammiversary.
I think they are setting up Trick to be the leader of Dark State.
But the Battle Royal was missing some royalty. Wouldn't you agree, ladies? For sure. Okay, I thought so. I also feel like it was missing some shing action.
Okay, Carmen.
Carmen, what was you gonna do in the Battle Royal? You damn sure wasn't gonna win it.
Right, because she knows everything now.
If anything, as a Raw Women's Champion, I should have been in it. Then I'd be on my way to Paris.
Callie, look, I get it. You're feeling yourself. You had your first successful title defense. You beat Natty.
Oh, Dark State attack the system.
Congratulations.
Gotcha.
Since you want to come in here and run your mouth, why don't I go talk to Ava and I can take that title off you real quick?
Carmen, you clearly don't know who Callie Armstrong is. Because I don't back down from no competition, especially not from you. So go ahead, talk to Ava, because we can get it cracking tonight.
And we will.
All right.
Oh, that escalated quick.
Well, that happened earlier today. As Corey, you mentioned, it's been a busy day for our general manager because she did make that championship match official.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Evolve Women's Championship. Introducing first from Inglewood, California, she is the Evolve Women's Champion, Callie Armstrong.
Okay, Evolve getting some love. Okay.
The champion in Evolve. Oh, there's a woman who thinks she should be champion. Jordan Grace has arrived, and she looks pissed.
She real glittery. I mean, I haven't really watched Evolve since the first episode, but I hear nothing but good things about it. So it's the true developmental for WWE now. I feel like before it used to be bad when you got demoted to NXT, and now you get demoted to Evolve. I guess now, if you really want to put it in the context, Evolve is college ball, NXT is the minor leagues, and then obviously Raw and SmackDown is the majors. If you put it in a context like that. I mean, I'm glad they're able to wrestle on the indies because you know they ain't making no money on Evolve. So it's good that they can wrestle on the indies. Yeah, LFG's only on A&E. Anybody anime fans in here? Anybody watch Gundam? Because I kind of started playing. I've only played it once, but I played Mecha Break a little bit, and now it's got me interested in more like mecha anime and stuff like that. I just don't really know where to start. The only Gundam series that I've seen is I think it's G Gundam. It's the one with the burning finger.
Or as I call him on the streets, Stacks.
That's the one that's the only one that I've watched.
Me and Stacks against the world.
My guy Stacks over there, he's a mean dice player.
He's my right-hand man. He's the underboss. We grew up together.
Nobody ever believed in me. They thought I was the underdog. There's only one guy who thought I was the
How am I going to ask about Gundam and then you recommend something that's not Gundam?
My guy, the underboss, my family. You're gonna have to answer to me.
I trust him with my life. From the big house to the big time. He's saved my ass more times than I can count.
When I got locked up, he handled business.
I won't let you down, D. I know you won't.
You know I'd do anything for you, right? Our time is now, Don. It's time for us to take
No, like send me recommendations. I'm trying to get into more like mecha anime.
Tag team champions.
Many have challenged.
Like I said, the only mecha anime that I've watched 2 mecha anime. I've watched I think is it G Gundam? Is that the one with the burning finger?
This family has been through so many ups and downs. I'm so proud of this guy right here.
Life's good. Life is good.
Yeah, G Gundam. That's the one. I've watched G Gundam and I've watched Gurren Lagann. Those are the only 2 mecha anime that I've ever like watched all the way through. And G Gundam when I was a kid. Gurren Lagann was like a few years ago. I watched that all the way through.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Carmen Petrovich.
Says she is gold-blooded. Is she about to wear gold?
So I don't know, because I hear people say, oh, you should only focus on Universal Century as like a new Gundam watcher. But then I hear people say you should either start with Gundam Seed or Gundam Wing. So I really don't know where to start.
Motorcycle insurance, visit progressive.com.
Good on Carmen Petrovich for getting herself this opportunity by taking her issue to Ava. Now she's got an Evolve Championship match. With that said, I know Callie Armstrong is looking forward to showing out for the entire WWE Universe here on NXT.
Booker, what are you looking
And that's what I feel like too, because I am kind of a completionist in a way too. So I'm like, maybe I should just start at the very beginning. But I also am aware that Gundam was made in like the late 70s, early 80s. So I love Zoids. Zoids is fucking awesome. So, okay, so 3. I've seen both Zoid series.
In 2018, won the championship in a 4-way, and just last week,
I feel like Zoids kind of counts though.
She defeated Natalia to retain the championship.
Certainly quite the feather in the cap of Callie Armstrong in her young career. Reverse kick from Carmen right under the chin.
Petrovich charging right back in, got caught with We've seen the likes of Tyson, Tyreek, Sean Legacy, Vanity Project here on NXT, but again, Evolve on Tubi every Wednesday.
Look, I know you like that right hand Callie just threw. We were talking about that sort of
The original Zoids is the best one though.
Like that left hook as well shows that you can go either way right now.
The Chaotic Century. That's the best Zoids.
I like what I'm seeing so far. Wait a minute, Jordan Grace. What the hell?
What's Jordan doing?
Saw her arrive moments ago. Big back fist just dropped Armstrong. Referee's got no choice here, guys. As Jordan Grace to Petrovich. Why?
Is Jordan going heel now?
This is all about.
Hurry up. Blake! I'm not leaving this ring until you get out here and tell me why you did what you did at Evolution. Get your ass out here now. No.
Blake's not here. Rob Stone and
she's not here.
Turner. Trying to talk some sense into Jordan Grace.
Breaking news. Blake Monroe despises everything about Jordan Grace. The Glamour believes Jordan Grace is not worthy to carry her shoes, much less the NXT's Women's Championship. When you look at Blake Monroe, and then you look at Jordan Grace, who would you rather be? Yeah, she thought so.
What kind of mecha anime is Knights of Magic though? Is it like, what is it, super robot?
Next week in Houston for my NXT singles debut. Then you'll see the difference between me and you.
Jazzed up juggernaut is destroying anything.
Well, I know I can look it up on Crunchyroll, but I'm asking you a question about it. Ava!
Grace is going berserk right now.
Taker's on a roll right now. We got little Danny with a point. We got Shiloh with a point. I'm telling y'all, we gonna be unstoppable this season.
Sunday night's gonna be big, but next Tuesday, Coach Undertaker heads home to Houston for NXT.
Dude, that is gonna be pretty
Oh, is
sick.
the LFG
Y'all
people?
Man, move. Move, man, watch out. Y'all ain't seen what just happened? Y'all on a hit show on A&E, now you think you can do what you want around here. Newsflash. When your Trick and A champion tell you to move, I suggest you stop talking and get the hell out the way. One of y'all feeling froggy, we can jump right now. LFG, let's talk about it.
Is it like Gurren Lagann or G Gundam?
I suggest you ask Undertaker if it's a good idea stepping to Trick Williams or not. Man, you wasting my time. I know what Taker's seeing none of y'all no way.
So, what was that about?
What was that all about? Yes, sir.
Simple story. Big, small. They're going to be judged on how you utilize your size.
Here we go.
This ain't no David versus Goliath. This is straight Goliath tonight.
That's the old Bayou boy today.
WWE LFG. New episode Sunday at 10. Only on A&E. Watch next day on the A&E app.
Yeah, I think that's just you, Cheetah. It's just you. Gundam, but with magical elements. Well, here's another question for you guys. Would y'all want to see reaction videos to anime? Because there's a lot of anime that I've never seen. But I guarantee you, if there is an anime that you guys are like love, I probably have never seen it. I feel like I've seen like some of the main staples, but most of them I have never seen. I mean, overwhelming is not a problem. I'm not really worried about
I
that.
did. Look, Jasper, what happened this past weekend was unacceptable. I know that your first PLE
I can also
didn't
do that on
exactly
my
go
own
your
time.
way, but attacking Ricky Saints, especially during a North American title match, was the wrong choice. You can't just keep attacking people who look at you the wrong way.
I was just standing there.
Wrestling is overwhelming because it comes
I
on
know
at a
you want
specific
LFG
time.
and you want to keep that momentum going,
And it's not like
and
you
that's
can go
fine,
back and watch
but
most
you're
of
in
it.
NXT now.
So if you miss it,
So
you
if you
miss
want
it.
to prove yourself, you can do it in the matches that I dictate for you.
So I was just minding my business. Let me get this straight. Ricky enters my territory. Way I see it, he got what was coming to him when I slammed him on that case.
Well, look, this is NXT, and we settle things in the ring. So next week, it'll be you versus Ricky Saints.
Never seen Yu Yu
one-on-one in
Hakusho.
Houston.
Say less. Ricky Saints is gonna bend the knee, and then I'm gonna break him.
I've never seen any of those ones that you brought up. Really.
Ricky Saints lives to regret when he goes one-on-one with the massive, what do you call him, Book?
That monster. That monster. Oh, yes, man.
We're going to see that monster in action.
It's going down.
Next week in Houston, but still to come tonight, it is Family Business Triple Threat. Let's take a closer look at Luca Crucifino.
Did we get part 2 already?
The D'Angelo family became a true NXT success story. I brought in Rizzo, a street-smart girl, small in stature, but she packs a big mouth and an even bigger punch. I brought in Luca, a college-educated football player with a law degree, to handle all the legalities.
I don't know, but I need them to use Rizzo
I became
more.
a tag team champion, a Heritage Cup champion, and an NXT North American champion, solidifying the D'Angelo family on top of NXT.
And the empire I created was built on a faulty foundation of ego.
I grew bigger than this family.
The underboss just turned his back on the family.
Betrayal?
Luca Crucifino.
You screwed me and served it on a platter for stacks.
My loyalty lies with Luca Crucifino.
And broken trust.
So I did what I had to do and got you guys a triple threat next week.
This is gonna be the saddest day of my life. I have to destroy the family I created. Luca, Stacks, this is the final ride of the D'Angelo family.
The following
How can I get rid of this?
Triple threat match. Introducing first, from all in New York, weighing in at 206 pounds, Channing Stacks Lorenzo.
Get to Philadelphia in August, the family will be no more.
All right, I just made a new channel, a new Discord channel for anime suggestions, and then I'll probably post my reactions in there too. So if you got suggestions for anime I should watch, post it in that channel, and I'll put it on the list.
It has come to this. A family broken. This matchup is presented by Progressive. It's the family business triple threat match live next on NXT.
Here we go.
Kind of anime do I don't really have like a type of anime that I like. I've seen a few different kinds, but you know, I'll tell you this. I'll give you like the ones that I've seen, which ones are my favorite. Hold on, let me see if I can pull this up. Give me a second. All right, so these are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my top 5 anime that I've watched, like of all time: Dragon Ball Z, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Attack on Titan, Death Note, and Gurren Lagann. Those are my top 5 of the ones that I've seen. So if that gives you any kind of idea of what kind of anime I like. But I will say I watched Toradora. I do like that too. So if you got anime suggestions for me, those are the ones that I like, that I've seen. If you've got anime suggestions for me, put them in the anime chat, and I will add them to the list of things I should check out. I have a rule though, okay? I have a 13% rule. Depending on how long a series is or a season, depending on how many, if there's like a bunch of seasons. If, for example, if an anime has 10 episodes, right? It has 13% of those episodes to lock me in, which means I need to be locked in after the first episode of a 10-episode anime series in order for me to continue watching it, right? If it's got like 20-something episodes, then it's got like the first 3, I think, right? So 13% of it has to lock me in. Otherwise,
Time for tonight's
I
NXT
won't
Focus, presented
continue
by
watching it,
Progressive.
and it's not for me.
The following is a battle royal.
That's my rule.
The winner will receive a championship match at
So if you send me one that's like, oh, it takes like the first 5 or 6 episodes to really get into it, and it's a, 20-episode series, I probably won't watch it. One Piece and Naruto are 2 ones that I'm like, I don't think I'm ever going to watch.
Will it be the care? Somebody could pick up the biggest win of their career here tonight. And now Stephanie over the top rope. Devil's kiss. Legend eliminated.
It's just, it's way too much. So I'm just like, yeah, I don't think I'm ever really going to watch One Piece and Naruto. That's like telling somebody who's never watched Dragon Ball to watch Dragon Ball Z.
I'm here with the woman who
It's
had
like,
a
it's
dominant
a lot.
performance at Evolution, lasting until the final 2 of the Battle Royal, Lash Legend.
That's right. Lash Legend, the bougie bully, talked a big game, but backed it up in my city of ATL. And let's not forget, I tossed out Zelina Vega, Nikki Bella, Nia Jax. Girl, I damn near won the whole thing. Just saying.
And how do you build on this from here?
Well, on Sunday at Slammiversary, one woman will walk out with both the NXT Women and the TNA Knockout titles. So
I've seen Cowboy
on
Bebop.
Tuesday in Houston, I'll be there to greet the double champ. And if it's Masha, then she's gonna meet the one and only. And if it's JC, then she
Miss
can get to
Miss Parker. Miss Parker. You remember hearing that on Sunday, baby? Because I did. See, what's crazy is that you're not the only woman from NXT that made an impression in that battle royal. Hell, I threw out a future Hall of Famer, Natalia, okay, and had the whole crowd chanting my name. So if it's anyone that's going to confront Masha or JC in Houston, it's me.
I like Cowboy Bebop.
Clock
I think out of 10, I gave it an 8. It's not a 10 out of 10 for me,
the
but
delusion. Girl,
I think I
bye.
gave it an 8. I really liked it.
Never a dull moment for our general manager, Ava. Can only imagine the emotions going through Tony D'Angelo in this very moment.
And making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, the dawn of NXT, Tony D'Angelo.
Again, this is a triple threat match. First fall, first submission. That is the victor.
So, okay. So these are the ones that I've seen, right? I'll give you the ones that I've seen. I've seen the entire Dragon Ball series, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Attack on Titan, Death Note, Gurren Lagann, Toradora, Cowboy Bebop, Afro Samurai, Code Geass, Psychopaths,
So maybe D'Angelo be going back to his
Yasuke,
roots, but with everything I just mentioned, Graves,
Akira,
he did it with the family by his side. That has to mean something.
Samurai Champloo,
To Tony D'Angelo, sure, it means the world. You mentioned the emotion Tony's probably
Kill la Kill,
The problem is, Tony's
and yes, I've
feeling
seen High School DxD.
been the first kid voter off the playground. Okay? This family
Those are the ones that I've
is
seen.
nonsense. It's holding him back, it's holding Luca back, it's holding Stacks back. I am probably the happiest guy in the world that the 3 of these guys are going to fight to the dissolution of the family tonight.
Well, Tony D'Angelo right now almost fighting 2-on-1, and you got to
Yeah, I've seen
every
GT.
man for themselves.
Of course, I've seen GT.
But is it truly though, Booker, every man for themselves? You can't tell me that there's maybe no side deals going on.
Pin the already watched list. Yeah, all right, I'll do that. That's a good idea. I'll do that.
Who's going to be the final boss? so to speak. My thing is this. Who's to blame for this? Who's to blame for this debacle? That's the question.
Tony D'Angelo is to blame.
Exactly my point. I feel the
Over
same
here.
way.
Hey, Book, let me ask you a question. This is going to come out of left field. What's this business about?
It's about checks and championships. It's about making money.
It's not about hanging out with your best friends and pretending to be a family.
It's about buddies.
It's not about bringing your business in your car between towns into the ring.
It's not about pals.
Look at Stacks. Stacks looking for his old trusty crowbar. These two men who know each other so well. It was Stacks who got looked right in the eyes by Tony D. Tony D said, Stacks, I trust you with my life.
I'm going to tell you something, Vic. In my opinion, if Tony D'Angelo focused on Tony D'Angelo being the athlete that he is, D'Angelo might have former NXT champion next to his name. That's how talented Tony D is. He needs to let this nonsense go, focused on number one.
I mean, you just rattled off Tony D's accomplishments. Well, what about Stacks? What about Channing Stacks and Rizzo? What about the little brother? What about giving the little brother?
I'm glad you brought that up because Booker, you had fights with Stevie Ray. He was older than you, just like Tony's older than Stacks. So you see where Stacks is coming from.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. The little brother don't want to be the little brother forever, man. Give him a little piece of the action. That's what Stacks or Rizzo want out of this thing. Come on, man.
What about
Here's the difference. Booker T and Stevie Ray are actually brothers. They didn't just decide to make a bond.
They have a bond that is close as brotherhood. They grew up with each other. They ran the schools. They were on the docks with one another.
I hope Luca Cristofino has a successful career so he can stop buying his suits 3 for $100.
Tony D said it himself. I mean, Stacks has been backing him up ever since they were teenagers.
And what did that get Stacks?
Exactly my point.
What do you mean, what did it get Stacks?
It got him
right here in
NXT. It got him nothing. It got him nothing. That's what it got him.
Luca hanging in the bounce. Big kick.
It's about to get Cristofino disbarred.
I will say for Luca, a victory here would be a statement in his career. Who will survive this family business triple threat? We've been talking about the family. One person I have not mentioned is Rizzo. Your heart has to go out to Rizzo, Book. You got to be wondering what she's thinking.
Rizzo's a casualty of war right now as far as this situation. And in the long run, she's going to have to think like Griselda Blanco and start calling her own shots. That's the way I see it.
A good deep cut there, Book. I appreciate that.
Well, certainly did have the maturity to get a sit-down with everyone. That being these three as this again is
I
when it
bet you
comes to
Rizzo's
an
as
end.
tired of this as anybody. Rizzo's been trying to be the glue to hold these knuckleheads together when they should all be individual stars.
That is that what Rizzo gets out of this? Nothing.
Well, yeah, I don't argue that. All right,
the thing is, who's to blame? Who's to blame?
D'Angelo.
He's already said that. You've already
cover here.
The cover for Tony D'Angelo, hook and leg and a kick out. So Booker, where did it all go wrong? Where did it go wrong for the D'Angelo family?
When Tony D got locked up, Stacks had all the work put on him. I'm talking about lawyers. I'm talking about prosecutors. I'm talking about making deals with this man. I'm talking about putting commissary on his books. All of that. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, making sure he's got Jack.
You know how hard it is to live without honey buns, Vic?
I don't want to imagine that. But yeah, I get what you're saying, Book. You didn't have any Mac Jack. I mean, what do you
Jack Mac.
Shooting the half into a submission.
They don't have that in the suburbs.
You grew up with a silver spoon in your mouth. I had to grow up eating Jack Mac. You know what I mean? Crack. Stuff like that. It's a hard road to roll.
Big senton from Luca Cristofino. I'm going to let you breathe for a second. Corey and I are going to get back into this triple threat match because it's about family business. And for Luca Cristofino right now, he's been so instrumental in getting paperwork pushed through, and he's trying to do it now on his own 2 feet.
Who are the other superstars on the roster, Vic, that you know of, that joined WWE to be a paper pusher? To push a pencil?
Exactly.
How many? No, they want to be stars, Cristofino included, which is why he needs to free himself from the shackles of his family and find out what he's truly made of as a superstar. Just like Stacks did a few months ago.
So you buy into the anger that both these men who are taking it to each other right now have towards Tony D'Angelo off the double stop, into the cover, and the Don breaking things up.
I wholeheartedly believe in the athletic abilities of all 3 of these gentlemen. I think all 3 of them have what it takes to be stars in this game, but they're not going to get there together. Tonight's about who takes the first step out of that.
Not under Tony D's leadership. Let's just say that.
Okay, well, that's what Stacks said. Stacks believed that Tony was making the family look weak. You obviously agree with that.
Because he wasn't
shoulders down.
He lost his mojo. That's what happened.
The crossface right now by Stacks. How great would it feel for the underboss to make the Don tap? And in comes Luca Crucifino. Crucifino locking in. We got a triple submission in this triple threat match. NXT Universe trying to, I don't necessarily know whose corner they're in, rallying behind all three of these men. And turning it right back around into his favor is Channing Stacks Lorenzo.
Thank you, thank you. Give him that respect.
The current
Please.
Heritage Cup champion. Who stands tall here on NXT? Trust issues, betrayal, backroom deals. I don't mean the NFL owners meetings. I mean the life of the family, the life that Tony D has been bothered by for several months, all because of this man, the former underboss, Channing Stacks Lorenzo.
You know who cover here by Stacks?
Leg and a kick out by the Don.
Do you know who is to blame for all the issues? It's pretty much
You've already
indisputable.
said Tony D'Angelo 6
exactly.
times.
Tony D.
I'm going to tell you
have
again.
to keep saying it?
Because if it weren't for Tony D'Angelo acting as an anchor, for Stacks and for Crucifino, and I mean an anchor that holds a ship in place, Vic, not stability. I'm talking about dragging them down, stopping them from reaching their full potential. That's what D'Angelo has done to these two gentlemen.
I agree.
Well, Tony D'Angelo, he helped Stacks become a champion here. They were tag team champions.
And then he threw the cup in the damn river.
Well, that was after everything Stacks has done. He did that. What do you mean? It's not like he just chose to do that. Things starting to break down one more time. Again, there are no disqualifications. There are no countouts. Triple threat rules. First superstar to gain pinfall or submission.
Yes, there it was.
In the center of the ring.
I think this could be a massive night for Channing Stacks Lorenzo. Oh my God!
That was quite the callback. We've seen Tony D'Angelo do that when they were teammates, let alone wanting to rip each other apart.
Well, Tony needs to let this out. Unleash the lion inside.
When it comes to being a lion, it Stacks that young lion. He wants to beat the alpha. He wants his stripes. Now where the hell's he go? He's crawling away. That's the guy you guys are praising. Channing Stacks Lorenzo, who's trying to crawl away.
Blow, man. He just evaded a dog.
Crowbar!
I don't think the crowbar made contact, luckily for D'Angelo.
That was certainly was cool. D'Angelo certainly made contact with his steel steps. And wise of Stacks to get D'Angelo back into the ring. The only place he can win this matchup. Dropping the dime. Underboss hooks the inside leg deep hook of the low and a kick out by Tony D.
It didn't have to go this far. All Channing Stacks Lorenzo wanted was a little respect after all the loyalty, all the years, man. Come on.
I thought he got that loyalty when he was made the underboss.
Underboss.
He's not the top of the family. It was Tony D'Angelo who was the Don. You can't have two Dons.
Come on, man. He could have gave him his own wing.
Which
he could have gave him his own
wing.
part of the
This
city.
isn't the White House. That goes back to what Corey was saying. He doesn't want to be the underboss. He's wanting to be the Don on his own. But he should fall in line, and he might pay the price here tonight.
I think Lorenzo wants... Oh my goodness. Lorenzo wants to be a champion. Lorenzo wants to be respected. It's not about nonsense titles in a sense that he's the Don, he's the boss, he's the underboss, he's the overbite. Either way, it's about being a champion.
And now D'Angelo! God,
All right. I have the anime that I've seen pinned in the chat with the ratings next to him.
While I blame D'Angelo for the state of the family, I also think Tony's holding
I know I said I've seen High School DxD. I have in here that I've seen it, but I don't even remember it, to be honest with you. So I'd probably be willing to watch it again.
Like I say, Tony lost his mojo. He lost his mojo, man.
Let's all come down to this family business triple threat match. Cracks in the family formed for so long. Channing Stacks Lorenzo showed his true colors, his real side, but it's Luca Crucifino looking to stand on his own, looking for a statement here tonight. And there's no doubt, guys, all joking aside, Luca wins. It's the biggest win of his career.
No doubt about it. Crucifino took a big step in the right direction by delivering that power bomb, taking out Tony D and Stacks. And here comes Luca. I am personally very curious to see what Crucifino is truly made of, what he's capable of, standing on his own 2 feet, rather than in the shadow of Tony D.
He's not just an accountant, man. The guy got a lot of talent.
Well, he's not an accountant, he's a lawyer, but right now he's trying to stand back on his feet, and there's the Don planting the underboss.
There we go, big boot by Luka.
Lawyers account too.
I'm sure they can. I mean, he's a smart guy. And right now he's smart enough to get back on his feet to go over the top rope to get back into the match and then springboard into it. He can do a lot of things, Book.
Look at him. The guy, like I said, the guy got a lot of talent. And the thing is, we just haven't seen his full potential because of one man. One man, Tony D'Angelo.
Agreed. Look at this. Look at the inside leg.
Look at this offense into the cover to win for Luka.
Baby.
The Heritage Cup champion getting that left shoulder just off the mat.
Think about this. If you're Luka Crucifino, you have been yelled at. You have been told what to do. You have been bossed around by Tony D'Angelo for months, if not longer. This is an opportunity for Luka to stand on his own, to grab the spotlight and say, hey, WWE Universe, time to start believing in me.
Super kick under the jaw, rocking D'Angelo, and
Oh, baby. Double up. Double up.
back to all the times they've teamed. Luka just got dumped by the underboss. Underboss into the cover. Stacks looking for the win, and D'Angelo's shoulder off the mat. Channing Stacks.
Respect, man.
Not the underboss.
Give him his respect.
I don't have enough time to get that whole phrase in there with all the action going on, so I apologize. Channing Stacks Lorenzo, the Heritage Cup champion, is crawling over to
But in all seriousness, send me that Gundam list because I'm very much, that's what I'm wanting to venture into right now.
Now, what's Luka thinking?
I guarantee you somewhere in the back of Luka's mind, he's thinking about the desert in Vegas, all the times he's been mistreated.
Whoa, yeah, did you hear what Luka said? Luka told Stacks he ruined the family.
So you get a new family. It happens all the time. Don't worry about these guys.
Why the hell is he worried about that?
No.
You belong in the shadows. You always did.
Ooh.
Tony D! Get some help out here.
Just speared.
What's that?
Through the left perch over here to our left. Oh, they just tossed it out.
He just fucking dolphin dive out of the fucking thing. Oh my god, that was funny.
It's been a while since I've seen that look in the Don's eyes.
Oh! And Tony, watch out! Oh!
God damn, how much candy they got up there?
Another one! Spine buster! D'Angelo into the
My sugar must be low.
D'Angelo stands tall on family business.
Here is the winner, Tony D'Angelo.
D'Angelo Graves just proved why he is the Don.
Listen, I don't think anybody ever doubted the power of the Don, Tony D'Angelo, who put Channing Stacks Lorenzo through the perch, then follow up by spiking Luka through our announce table, and then the finale, a thunderous spinebuster center of the ring. Tonight belongs to Tony D'Angelo, and in my opinion, this should be a new beginning, a fresh start for the man who once declared himself the Don. The world needs to be on the lookout for Tony D'Angelo, the man.
What does the future hold for
I don't think there was ever any doubt
the rest of what was his
that
family? But let's go back to last week. It was Charlie Dempsey
Tony was the best
versus
out of the
Tavion
three of
Heights.
them.
That one-on-one competition, if Tavion Heights would emerge victorious, he would be allowed to leave the no-quarter catch through, much like Miles Bourne did several weeks back. But we got to see just how vicious Charlie Dempsey is capable of being, attacking the damaged knee of Tavion Heights. Check out this submission, absolutely agonizing, which would force Len Sinclair to throw in the towel.
The ref picked it up and looked at it. Is this a white towel?
Disbelief, Ren. Why would you throw the towel?
Because I care about you, and Charles wasn't gonna let up.
And you think I was going to? I wasn't going to quit.
That's why I threw in the towel, Tavion. You're a badass, but you can't be a badass if you're injured.
Come on.
What, you would rather risk your career and tear a muscle than stay in the NQCC?
It's not about leaving the NQCC, Ren. Look at Miles. I see him having his shot. I just want my own. I know exactly what I'm capable of as an individual. And if you want to know something, the truth of the matter...
Tavion, you don't have to stop talking because of me.
Charlie,
didn't you?
Whatever, okay? You beat me. With little interference, but you beat me. I have nothing to say to you.
Nothing to say than to keep blaming poor Ren here. Look, there's always next week. Me and you can go then.
We're busy next week.
Busy doing what?
Something for me for once. I'm facing Blakeman around my home state of Texas.
Hell yeah, okay. I mean, that right, Ren, all right. Charlie, we'll table this for now. Next week, it's about Ren.
All right, we'll table this for now.
Charles, can a girl have a week? I mean, and for the record, I would never.
Jordan
do
Grace
that.
is definitely going to
So
interfere in
If you
that
want to be in my
match.
corner, it's your choice.
Well, there is Josh Briggs, who is very upset in Atlanta. What's on his mind? We're all about to find out.
This November,
It is quite the feeling here. It is electric.
the Padres home field gets a whole new lineup. When WWE
An absolutely incredible scene.
hits Petco Park,
A slugfest for the ages.
When we're doing Survivor Series at a ballpark, it's a little smaller, isn't it? Well, no, Survivor Series is usually at an arena, right?
WWE Survivor Series San Diego. Tickets on sale now.
Oh, All In was at a ballpark? I thought that was at a stadium. Shayna Baszler is a producer now. Good for her. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Orlando tonight, and look at this lineup of WWE podcasts this week as our very own Ricky Saints joined the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes on What Do You Want to Talk About? But did you guys see the big news that broke? Logan Paul's massively popular digital series Impulsive will be joining the growing lineup of WWE and Fanatics digital shows. With nearly 1 billion views on YouTube, Impulsive has become one of the world's biggest digital series since its debut in November of 2018. The show will continue to be available through the Impulsive YouTube channel and all audio platforms, now brought to you by WWE and Fanatics Podcast Network. But Graves, what a day, what a night it has been. Let's go back to Saturday afternoon.
NXT Championship on the line. Josh Briggs on the outside, striking Oba with the championship, unbeknownst to Yoshiki Inamura, who fouled to win the title with honor.
Saturday at the Great American Bash, I watched the opportunity of a lifetime get squandered. I did everything that I could to make sure that my friend left with the NXT Championship. But look, he didn't want to win as bad as I wanted him to win. Look, that's not even why I'm mad. How long has Inamura been here? What? Maybe a little less than a year. And he already got an NXT Championship match on a PLE? Bro, I've been here for 4 years having some of the best matches in NXT history. And I haven't even sniffed an NXT Championship match. Inamura's, what do you call it? Inamura's, he's too nice. Inamura's too nice.
Cut his mic off.
This is a cutthroat business. You have an opportunity and you take the shot. Any means necessary.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Well, there is the NXT champion, who Graves, as you just pointed out, this past Saturday defeated.
It's crazy how
as Inamura wanted to win.
when Oba first debuted, the strut was so weird. And now it's like you can't have Oba without the strut. You just can't.
Josh, you know Saturday was never supposed to be about you, but you were present in the guise of being in Inamura's corner. But your presence that day caused some troubles. What you don't understand is that whether you were there or not, the ruler was always going to come out on top. But because of your involvement, you ruined the match. Because of your involvement, people are questioning the validity of my victory. All because of you. You ruined it. You and your jealousy.
Jealous? Who's jealous? I saw you drowning in the deep end, and Inamura let you up for air. You've been getting taken to your limit every week. And brother, you're about to break. Nothing lasts forever, ruler. And you know now that Inamura is a man of honor, but brother, you know for sure, for damn sure, that I am not.
Briggs! You don't speak for me! What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm doing what you should have done at the Bash.
We already know that Yoshi deserves another title opportunity. But you, Josh, you don't deserve a single thing.
No. The only reason you think he deserves another title shot, a rematch, is because you know that he won't do whatever it takes to beat you like I will.
Tamare! Quiet, Briggs. I am my own man. I will do what it takes to win, but I will do it with honor, my way.
You know what, man? You know what, buddy? Since you're so confident, how about this? Next week in Houston, triple threat match for the NXT Championship.
Yeah, hi.
Your pride will be your eventual downfall. Is this what you want?
Oba always is in triple threats, bro. This isn't even the first time he's had a triple threat against Briggs.
All three of these men want the same thing, the NXT Championship. Only one wants to do it with honor. Briggs just dropped in a Mora. And I think that was inadvertent.
Get some more security, some more officials out here. Keep these three away from one another.
You heard the challenge. We're going to see if Ava makes this official for next week in Houston. But we know still to come, these three women in action. Fatal Influence. 6-woman tag team matchup still to come later tonight.
Hey, yeah. And Biz, you gotta answer Ballin, man. He's on the edge of his seat right now. Corey in the house. Isn't that a Disney show? What's the ref's name? I don't even know what her name is.
The past 2 weeks, we have celebrated some great days. July 1st, Canada Day, where Canada gained its independence from Great Britain. Amazing. As well as July 4th, where we all celebrated this great nation turning 249 years old. Incredible. And this Saturday, Great American Bash, where All Ego Ethan Page, North America's favorite athlete, competed against Ricky Saints in a Falls Count Anywhere match where I almost broke my back, risking life and limb to turn back Ricky Saints and successfully defend the North American Championship for the countries it represents. Now, I personally think I'm ready for a celebration.
Only see
Just not
Jessica
tonight.
Parr.
And not because of the fickle people of Orlando, but because I truly can't think of a better place to celebrate such a huge triumph than the heart of America, Houston, Texas. God bless each and every one of you, and God bless America.
Oh, I found it.
Ricky, we've obviously heard from Ethan Page, but after competing in one of the most brutal matches in NXT history this past Saturday, I've got to ask, how sore are you?
Let me put it this way. A lesser man wouldn't even be standing right here, Kelly. When I came to
she
NXT,
used
I
to
told
box?
you and
Let's
everybody
go.
that I was going to be the man around here, and the only way to do that is to show up and show out every time out. And I did that on Saturday, and yes, Ethan Page did retain, but that is not without me mentioning you, Jasper Troy. You picked the wrong place, but the right guy in Ricky. And I know that what you lack in experience, you make up for in this uncontrollable rage that has cost you matches. But guess what? It's gonna cost you again next week in Houston, Texas. Jasper, you're gonna find out exactly why Ricky Saints is everything that he says he is. And that is absolute.
Well, quite the words from Ricky Saints, but take a look at this. The dead man has risen on X. Quite the response towards Trick Williams, along with a very stern warning for next week. Because live in Houston, The Undertaker will confront Trick Williams, who may not be the TNA champion, but could very well be taking his last ride. NXT is can't miss next Tuesday live from Houston. Tickets available now, Ticketmaster.com.
After an unfortunate backstage encounter last week, Ricky Saints looks to right the wrong as he goes one-on-one with Booker T's monster, Jasper Troy. How'd I do, Booker?
Oh, yeah. Some say everything is bigger in Texas. Moments ago, this happened. Yoshiki Inamura, Josh Briggs, Obafemi. So from the desk of our general manager, the question is now, which one of these men will walk out as champion? Three of the biggest, three of the baddest collide. NXT title to be defended under triple threat rules next Tuesday on NXT.
And it's a homecoming for Ren Sinclair, the No Quarter Catch Crew. Standing across the ring will be the Glamour herself. Blake Monroe makes her singles in-ring debut next Tuesday.
Let's not forget Blake asked Jordan Grace to come grace us with her presence, but who will grace us as the woman that will have both championships? Because whoever wins at TNA Slammiversary will appear on NXT as the first woman's double champion from two different brands, two different companies in WWE history. A historic NXT will take place in Houston next Tuesday here
That's funny.
on the CW.
She used to be called Zia Lee, and now her friend is Zia
We've got this,
Brookside.
guys.
That's funny.
Yeah, we do. Dude, you're gonna be a double champ soon, and we're so rooting for you on Sunday.
Thank you, guys. But guess what? That's Sunday, and this is tonight. Let's go kick some ass.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Tatum, get up.
I don't want you to be mad at me. I know that Saturday was all my fault, and then we were the first out of Evolution, and don't be mad at me. I'm sorry.
What are you talking about, Tatum? I'm not mad at you at all. I'm mad at that undeserving snake soul for still having the North American Championship. Me and you are always going to be friends. It's never going to change.
No one's ever said that to me before.
And that's the problem.
I don't think Ren's gonna win that match. I think Jordan is gonna interfere and cause a DQ.
She has an idea.
Well, that can't be good.
The following is a six-woman tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Jasmine Nix, Scarlett Henry, and the NXT Women's Champion, JCJ. Fatal Influence.
Well, we kicked off the evening with these three, and we're going to end the evening with these three. Fatal Influence takes on the team of Masha Slamovich and Zaruka next.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Hmm.
NXT Heatwave is coming to Lowell Memorial Auditorium. Mark the calendar, Sunday, August 24th. Tickets are on sale tomorrow at 10 a.m. on Ticketmaster.com.
And their opponents, the team of Zarya, the TNA Knockouts World Champion Masha Slamovich, and the NXT Women's North American Champion Sol Ruca.
Well, Masha Slamovich may have 2 championships after Sunday in Slammiversary. Look at this trio. But take a look at what's going down again this Sunday. One woman will have 2 titles from 2 companies for the first time in WWE history. Slamovich, Jane at TNA Slammiversary.
You said next week Masha may very well have 2 championships. She just as likely may have 0. And that's Lexus King, but
what's he wearing headphones for?
Scout.
Those headphones?
He's Scout,
Those noise canceling. What is he wearing? That's your guy, Book.
My guy.
I don't have 5 minutes to explain.
Star of all television.
Well, we're going to try to ride the wave of momentum with Sol Ruca, Zarya, and Masha Slamovich. And, as this starts, I know Sol Ruca's not in the matchup yet, Graves, but what would the condition of Ruca be? I mean, she was a workhorse this weekend.
No doubt about it, and Sol Ruca deserves all the respect and accolades she's received from the WWE Universe. A very, very impressive weekend. So Sol may very well be less than 100%, but that's the beauty of being in a 6-woman tag team match. You should be able to rely on your partners. Zarya just shrugged off Fallon Henley.
Big tackle.
Right now, it's time to take a look at tonight's NXT recap presented by Progressive. I want to go back to Lexus King sitting in the the NXT Universe. I don't know, just what he's wearing right now. I think it goes back to him claiming that he could walk a mile in the shoes of someone like Miles Bourne.
Maybe he's listening to like a motivational podcast or something. Give him the benefit of the doubt.
Well, right now I'm not giving the benefit of the doubt to Fatal Influences. Masha Slamovich checks in a fierce persona. Someone who has trained all over the world, including Japan. A no-nonsense attitude when she steps into the squared circle.
Been very impressed by what I've seen from Masha Slamovich. Into the cover.
And a kick out in. To that point, Graves, in the terms of the wrestling world, how massive is Jane Masha Sunday?
How bored is the crowd right now
if you're Masha Slamovich,
that they're doing the wave?
Into the recent history and what Joe Hendry experienced. The pressure felt by Joe Hendry, the weight of the entire TNA locker room on your shoulders, because that's what Masha Slamovich is dealing with. She's not only,
ooh, baby.
Book, are you finally going to come back and cover hook and leg? Are you done doing the wave with everyone in the NXT?
You talking about doing the wave? That
I
damn
saw
wave,
you
that stupid wave.
You were into it. You see Booker get up and down?
Booker was agreeing with me in my assessment of the situation. Because, listen, very realistically, in the wake of Slammiversary, Masha Slamovich may not only disappoint Mama and Papa Slamovich, she may disappoint the entire TNA Knockouts locker room. Ask Joe Hendry how that feels.
I agree 100% because everybody's sleeping on who JCJ, the rock star, man. Get your ticket. You might want to get your ticket right now. Right now. Right now.
Unlike the trio of Trick, Joe, and Santana, it's nice to see TNA and NXT getting along in this matchup. Is this a preview of what's going to happen at Slammiversary Sunday from behind, shoulders down?
Why is it nice to see, Vic? Why does it have to be a kumbaya moment?
Another cover, another kick out. Who hurt you as a child? Why can't you have
Who hurt you?
And buddies and pals?
Oh, wait, JCJ's doing work here, guys. Come on, damn it.
Swing and miss, charging right in. Misheard Verona. JC Jane, we call her the MVP of the weekend. Into the cover, hook of the leg, and another kick out.
Damn right, you might want to call her the MVP. She's representing NXT. Every woman in that locker room should be patting this woman on the back.
On the The TNA Knockouts champion, Masha Slamovich, will face our champion, Jacy Jayne, not just right here in this moment, but as I said, winner take all Sunday, Slammiversary, one woman will make history.
We've got to look at the other side of the coin. Yes, we talked about the potential repercussions if Slamovich loses. What if Jacy Jayne loses our NXT Women's Championship to the TNA?
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, Booker.
That's not gonna happen.
It's stereo elbows. It could happen.
I don't like to think it's likely, but it is
Covered
possible.
by Sol Ruka, hook of the leg and a kick out. So what if that does happen, Book?
You know,
Concert canceled for your rock star?
Anything can happen. You know, I always say any given Sunday, but one thing you got to understand about Jacy Jayne, she's calculated.
Oh, wait, there's our... I feel bad for our general manager, Avon, some Tuesdays. Is back into the ring. This matchup continuing. Sol taking out Fallon Henley, who just fell right here in front of us. Sol plants the NXT Women's Champion.
Surfboard.
And there you go.
No.
Hanging 10.
A little bit of a surf.
Half
Riding the wave. Doing the wave. In comes Jasmine Nix. She's going to get dropped as well. Bam, right on top of her counterpart. Into the cover goes Sol to pin the NXT Women's Champion.
All right, Lex is just enjoying the show.
Nix need to be a little bit more attentive, guys. Just a little bit.
I agree with you. Every once in a while, it seems like the lights are on, but nobody's home.
A big weekend for Zon Ruka there, part of Evolution, but there's Jasmine Nix wiping out Ruka. She just got super kicked.
You know Jasmine Nix is eager to make good on the perceived failure that Jacy Jayne called her out on the beginning of the night.
Can Fatal Influence ride their own wave of momentum here on NXT?
It's JCW.
The six-woman tag team matchup is continuing. I want to go back to something we saw on social media a little bit earlier. Booker, do you think you need to pull Trick Williams back a little bit for things that he is saying that obviously have upset The Undertaker, the champion from season 1 of LFG?
That's what they told MC Hammer back in the day. And you know what MC Hammer said? It's time to pump it. It's time to pump it out. It's time to pump it. Pump it harder. Pump it. Pump it. That's what I'm going to tell Trick Williams.
Obviously, Booker had some of that honey earlier tonight, and right now,
72
in
hours
control.
strong.
Fallon Henley, big knee right to the side of the face, fouled up with another. Fallon in control now of the Women's North American Champion, a title into the cover, hook of the leg that Fallon once held as Sol able to kick out.
We just got to find Trick Williams a better financial advisor than MC Hammer. You know how that story ended. Big right hand.
Hammer's still doing good. He's still doing good.
How about the NXT Universe here tonight in Orlando, inside the Performance Center?
You know what it is? Their love and fatal influence and what they're doing right now, taking care of business, representing this company. You gotta love it.
Jasmine Nix in control right here. Booker, how can JC blame Nix for her loss this past Saturday afternoon at Great American Bash?
You talking about the mishap?
Oh, beautiful fisherman suplex.
Here we go.
Beautiful bridge,
when
too.
you got one job, and you go out there and screw it up, all you need to do is run interference.
And again,
do your damn job.
And the plex not quite perfect, but how about Jasmine Nix continuing to hold on now, float into a submission, torquing, cranking the neck.
Trying to be redeemed. She's trying to redeem herself. I love it.
Well, I can believe that one from you, Book.
Yes.
Look, she had one job, you said, right?
Yes, she did.
When Masha Slamovich came running out, her job turned into having to fight off Masha. She did that. She wasn't the one who cost Jacy Jayne. She wasn't the one who cost Fallon Henley.
You got a point. You got a point. You got a point. But right now, I'm looking at Jasmine Nix, and she's looking real good. And like I say, one night, that's all it takes to be redeemed. And tonight could be that night for Jasmine Nix.
Well, Jasmine Nix right now looking for a little, what would you call it? Redemption?
Redemption. Trying to be redeemed. Trying to be redeemed.
Dragging in Jacy Jayne, and there is the NXT Women's Champion, who certainly could put herself in the history books after this Sunday anniversary.
Make no mistake, Vic, she's going to be in the history books one way or another. She just wants to go in as the woman who made the victorious history, not cost NXT their women's championship.
That is.
Six-woman tag team action. Which trio will stand tall here live on NXT? Six-woman matchup continuing. Graves, when it comes to Jacy Jayne, she could go from someone who is considered the most beatable champion to a woman who's on top of 2 brands.
Absolute dominance. Soruka has something to say about that, though, creating some separation. But you're right, Vic, the stakes at an all-time high for both Jacy Jayne and Masha Slamovich. It's about the championship, yes, but think about the respect in the locker room, the cold stares when you walk into any arena, knowing that you're the person who let the gold slip away from the company. That's embarrassing. That's humiliating.
And Booker, I gotta ask you, how does one even prepare to even be ready to defend 2 titles on 2 different brands?
That's really hard, but one thing about this business, being ordinary, being special, you don't find out that until you're in the middle of the action, man.
Wow, that the champion would have to prepare to defend those titles at different times across 2 different companies, but that is the history that will be made on Sunday. Saria just got a drop, and so do her teammates. Fatal Influence now is rolling at this juncture. Jayne, big neck breaker, center of the ring, wiping out Saria, hook of the leg, and Saria able to power out.
Great work right here by Fatal Influence. Give him credit, man. Stacked up.
Chemistry on another level. Tag made once again. Here comes Fallon Henry.
Graves, I think it was you who pointed out earlier in this match, no doubt Fatal Influence would have the advantage when it came to tag team continuity.
Absolutely. You can't just plug Masha Slamovich into a trio and expect her to have the same level of chemistry as a full-time unit like Fatal Influence.
Well, Zaruka obviously competed for the Women's Tag Team Championships at Evolution. Came up a little bit short. Congratulations to Roxanne and Raquel, who retained those titles not only Sunday, but also last night. But in terms of championships, here comes the Knockouts champion from TNA, Masha Slamovich, taking it to the woman she will meet at Slammiversary on Sunday, the NXT Women's Champion, Jacy Jayne. Jasmine Nix caught one for good measure. Bam! Big knee right under the jaw. Masha now.
Feet, man, but you got to give her a lot of credit. She's a firecracker, man. Oh, yes!
Oh, down goes Jayne.
Off the spinning heel kick. Will it be a
Think about what a win for Slamovich over Jacy would mean tonight. Think of the confidence of the TNA Knockouts champion heading into Slammiversary if she's able to beat the NXT Women's Champion tonight.
Great point. That is why we're in a pivotal juncture of this matchup. Our main event this week here on NXT. Next week we head to Houston.
Inside Cradle, shoulders down.
Counter to Snow. And almost picking up the win, but getting out at the last moment. Big forearm under the jaw. And this is a taste of what we're going to see Sunday. Nice clothesline into the cover to pin Slamovich, and another near fall in this match.
Jacy Jayne is so good at downloading information in the middle of the action. You got to love what she brings to the table, man.
But she's got in-ring Wi-Fi.
And also, you know, Booker, you said this when it comes to Jasmine and Fallon. I guess looking for a little redemption of sorts, because it was Jacy Jayne who has switched interview times, has walked away. Zaria saving things. Holy crap.
Zaria recognized that was over the back.
She tried to knock Masha back to last Thursday in TNA, but right now things starting to break down. Gary Wilson's got to do something. Nick's kick between the eyes of Soruka.
Let's celebrate.
She's like, I did it.
NXT Universe fired up with Zaria. Well, there's Izzy, there's Tatum, and there's Soul. Whoa. There's Nico and Spears. Oh, the Cummings out here. What the hell? This is really breaking down. Back in there,
Soul and Zaria now.
Hulk Hope.
What the hell? Hank and Dank.
But wait a minute, back up. This matchup's continuing. It's now 3-on-1. Fallon Henley got wiped out. Rolling out, coordinate, connect. Big kick certainly did from Slamovich. Center of the ring, Masha dropping Jayne. Slamovich into the cover. And Slamovich.
Wow.
The NXT Women's Champion. Here are your winners.
Well, shit. That means that she's probably going to lose on Sunday. Damn. Jacy Jayne is about to be a double champ, chat. That's crazy.
And the NXT Women's Division. Because if that happens again on Sunday at Slammiversary, the game changes for good.
Graves, let's go back to some of the action. Really here, sort of a turning point in the matchup, we thought for a moment.
Seemed to be the case. Sol Ruca and Zarya distracted by the arrival of the culling, laying waste on the outside. Here come the tag champs, Hank and Tank. Meanwhile, mid-ring, Masha Slamovich introducing herself to the world, and the jaw of JC Jane. Up and down, Northern Lights bomb. Big win, massive win, maybe the most important win of Masha Slamovich's career.
That is true. WWE has the TNA Championship, and now most likely on Sunday they're gonna have the NXT Women's Championship or the Knockouts Championship too. That's crazy. There's no way the higher ups at TNA are like, yeah, this makes sense. And they have the AAA tag titles. Yeah, there's no. I don't understand this. What? There must be a lot of money being involved here or something. This is crazy.
And at the Great American Bash, the whole world was buzzing about Oba Femi versus Yoshiki Inamura. We're going to run it back, +1. Josh Briggs has been added. Triple threat for the NXT Championship in Houston.
Not only that, we will see the NXT Tuesday debut.
I mean, if we go off of Ryuga's logic, then this means that JC's going to win it.
Jordan Grace in the back. Blake has invited Jordan Grace to Houston next week to see this matchup firsthand. I cannot wait to get to Houston.
And after an unfortunate backstage encounter at the Bash, Ricky Saints in search of vengeance. Can he get it from the monster Jasper Troy? We find out next Tuesday, right here on the CW.
But let's bring it right back to the here and the now, because you can see the look of concern on the eyes of JC Jane and the look of victory in the eyes of Masha Slamovich. Will it be Slamovich or will it be JC Jane? Which one of these two women will make history this Sunday? It is NXT Women's title versus TNA Knockouts title. Winner take all at Slammiversary.
All right, chat. Well, that was NXT. Not my favorite NXT episode, I'm gonna be honest. Not my favorite. I was definitely checked out for a lot of it, but it was good for what it was. It was good for what it was. Just to let you guys know, subscriptions are enabled over on Kick. So if you feel so inclined to help support the channel, subscriptions over on Kick go a long way. If you don't care for Kick, then head over to Patreon. You can subscribe there. And all of that helps support the channel so I can continue to do this and continue to bring this to you. I can get bigger rooms here on Discord so that more people can watch the show and enjoy the show. And that gives me that enables me to be able to cover a lot of the subscriptions that it takes to continue watching this stuff. So any and all support is much appreciated. With that being said, I will be back on Friday for SmackDown. Keep an eye out for my streams though. I'm trying to get into more like gaming streaming and stuff like that. Is there somewhere you can pin the Patreon? I mean, it's pinned in the which one is it? Or did I get rid of that? Yeah, it's pinned in the help chat. It's like the first thing that you see there for the Patreon is the first thing that's there. I need to update some of the information in there, so don't really pay a whole lot of attention to that. But the Patreon link is there. I think if you copy that link, I think you should be able to pin too, since you're a mod, but I'm not sure. But anyway, keep an eye out on my stream. I'm trying to do more like gaming streams and stuff like that too. I know I haven't done it a whole lot as of late. I've just been really busy and particularly tired as well. So trying to find time to do all of that, but it's all in the plan. It's all in the works. It's all stuff that I'm trying to um, fit into my schedule and get everything going. So, and the crazy thing is my schedule is only getting busier, especially come this fall and this winter. It's going to be, I don't know what I'm going to do. So, but we'll figure it out and we'll get there. So, I appreciate y'all being here. You could choose to be anywhere, but you choose to be here, and I appreciate you for that. So I'll be back on Friday for sure. So until then,